It's that time, people. The influx of Sephora sale haul videos. This one's gonna be really, really fun. I placed a huge order. I picked up a lot of restocks, repurchases of my tried and trues, but I did pick up a ton of new stuff that I wanna try on with you today. I'm really hoping that it can help inform your decision if you're maybe on the fence on some stuff. Hopefully this will help, so let's get right into it. Before we get into the makeup, I wanted to share with you some tools that are really, really helpful for me. This Shiseido facial cotton pads, they've replaced my regular my cotton rounds. They are so soft. What I love about them is that it absorbs so much product that I end up using less of the product because so much of it is accessible through the pad. And I just, for my toners, for any type of liquid, for eye makeup remover, these have replaced my cotton rounds. I love them so much. I actually forgot to add them to my first Sephora order, so I will be adding them to my second order because there will be a second order. However, I did want to mention, if you're in Canada at Shoppers Drug Mart, the brand Quo also has these types of pads, and I tried them. I picked them up just to see, maybe they're similar or better. And although they're not bad, they're okay. I do prefer the Shiseido ones, so I will be picking some more of those up. But, an alternative would be the Quo pads. They're all right. Now, the next thing that I picked up are these Sephora reusable travel jars. They're these little silicone jars you can use for travel to save space and some weight. But this is how I use them daily because I ain't traveling every day, if you know what I mean. So this is my daily moisturizer and it's almost out and I can't pump anything out of, of course something's coming out now, but it's minuscule. I can't get a good pump out of it. There is lots of product in here. So I just take my scissors. We'll cut this about here. And when I open it up, I don't know if you can see, but there's a ton of product in there. So I grab these little silicone spatulas. I just get them on Amazon. And what I do is, so I have this clean jar. I take this silicone scooper thing and look at all that. And I just put it in the jar and empty it all out. And I'm telling you, I have about a week's worth, probably more, of this product. So I do this for all of my tubey, kind of pumpy type of products. I love it. And it's so satisfying too. Just scooping it all out and you're like, ha! Gotcha. You thought you had me, but you don't, because I figured it out. It'll save you a lot of product and a lot of money in the long run. Now we're on to the face. So I'll go in order of usual application. This is a repurchase, the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. Easy to put on, especially under makeup. And it doesn't leave a light cast. It's very, very light. So I really enjoy it. And I think this is my third one. I try all sorts of sunscreens. I'm always hunting for a really, really good one. The Naturium one is really good. They don't sell that at Sephora though. However, I did order some Korean sunscreen. So that'll be coming soon. So I'm gonna test that out and I'll give you an update on the sunscreens. But really, this one is, it's pretty nice. What's new is the Lip Screen Shine. I'm really excited to try this one. It's in a tubey thing. And I wonder if it gives you, it gives a nice little shine. So it's almost like wearing a balm, but you're protecting your little lippies from the sun. I like this. Next, what do I have next? Oh, I was in Sephora a little while ago before the sale, and I'd been hearing about the new Glossier Stretch concealer. Not concealer, sorry, foundation. And I did a little pump. I was in a really big hurry. I did a quick pump in store, and I swatched that thing, and it was, wow. I was like, wow, that's so nice. So made a note to self to add it to my Sephora cart for the sale. And I got mine in shade medium 1. It comes in the cutest little bottle. I love it. So I'm really excited to try this one. It says it has a light to medium coverage that's buildable with a natural finish. So let's see. Okay, it's a pump. I'm gonna do 1 pump. Oh, she's thick. She's very, very thick. What I noticed when I was in store is that when they say it's stretch, I guess that's why they call it stretch. It really just covers a really big area quite easily. So let's try that on. I'm gonna take my BK Beauty 101 brush. I love this brush for foundation. Just spreading it all around just to make sure I have an even distribution. And let's see. It is very light, despite the fact that it pumped out so thick. Take a little bit more. I don't want to put too much on. I want to start off with a light layer so that, you know, I can see, oh yeah, so there, that's better. So it does say it's buildable, which I can definitely see. So it is deceiving. The viscosity of the pump when it comes out, wow. This is so lightweight. Really, really nice. And what a perfect color match. Go me. Like I said, I was in a hurry when I was in store, so I didn't have time to play around with the shades and see which one would be for me. But typically, you know, I'm a light, medium, neutral, and it usually works. Sometimes it doesn't, but for the most part, I just stick to that. Okay, so with those 2 pumps, that's some nice coverage. I can still see my skin coming through. I do need a little bit more coverage in this area here. So the instructions do say 1 to 2 pumps. So that sounds about right. Yeah. So that's giving me some really nice coverage on that problem area that I have right here. No, that's really nice. That is really nice. Smooth. Really nice coverage, not too heavy. Okay, Glossier. Let's see how it wears. You know what? What I'll do is I'll pin a comment when I post this video and let you know how it wore. Okay, moving on to concealer. I just quickly put on my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector into medium under my eyes, and I want to go on to this next product. So it's not new. I have tried it before, and I did actually recommend it in an Instagram Reels post as one of my top 5 concealer recommendations. I do love this concealer, but this is about shades. So originally, I picked up 13 and 21. 13 is supposed to be the brightening shade. 21 is supposed to be the color matching shade. And I love it fine. I don't see much of a difference between the 2 though. Then I realized that on the Sephora website, if you use the HausLabs Triclone Foundation, you can reference the shade you are in that, and then it'll recommend the concealer shades that you should be picking up. And they were not the 13 and the 21. I wear shade 200 in the foundation. So it recommended 14 for brightening and 23 for color matching. So I'm gonna try those on right now. This is 23. It's light, medium, golden. I got the neutral shade originally. So I wanna see, it's so creamy, but it's not heavy. Okay. That is a nice match for me. But so was the 21. I'm not seeing much of a difference, to be honest with you. Now I'm gonna add the brightening shade 14 Light Peach and see what that does. I'm just gonna add it, you know, closer to, that's pretty dark for, you know what? I wanna try the 13 on the other eye. This is pretty dark. Yeah, that's much more brightening. That's very dark, this peach one, this 14 Peach. So I did a better job matching myself. However, it's a nice peachy tone. So it'll be nice for those days where I don't have time to do color correcting underneath. That'll help cancel out a little bit of the darkness. But I'm liking the 13 a little bit better. So let me add it to the other side. And then to balance things out, I'll add some 14 on this side too, just so I don't look off. Okay, I'll blend that out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and just go over that area, pick up any excess product, if there is any, smooth anything out a little bit further before I go ahead and powder my under eyes. I didn't pick up any new powder at the sale. I'm just gonna use my trusty, amazing Givenchy powder, the Prism Libre. I use shade 3. This puppy right here is gorgeous. Amazing for setting the under eye, undetectable. Not just the under eye, the whole face you can set. But let's get a little bit out here. Dip it in here. But I don't go straight in. I then go into the palm of my hand just to diffuse that. I don't want I have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles and some unevenness. I'm not loving it. So that's why I go in here. It just distributes it, softens it, and then I go in to set before it creases. This brush, I don't remember. It's a Glossier brush. It's really soft and nice. Perfect for this. Fits perfectly under the under eye. I'm gonna do my lids as well. But I can't remember when I got it, why I got it, what the purpose, I don't know. But anyway, if I can find it, I'll try and link it down below if I have that feature activated on YouTube, because I'm just starting out. Some of these things that other creators are able to do, I'm not able to do yet because I only have, you know, 5 people watching me, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying if I can link it and find it, shush, I will do so. Now I want to add some color and dimension back into my face. I'm going to use the HausLabs bronzer in shade Light Level 2. I didn't pick up a new bronzer. I'm just gonna use this one. It's really almost creamy texture. Although it's a powder, it's really nice. I'm gonna use my Patrick Ta dual-ended brush. It's so nice, I love it. Okay, I just tap it on. So I'm not contouring or anything today. I'm just bronzing up the face, keeping it nice and light. Just some color and dimension back into our face. This is a really nice bronzer that I always forget to use. I've mentioned this before. That's the problem with overbuying. You know, you want to try new things and then you forget about your old things that you really, really love, right? Then I'm going to use this end here just to do a little bit of nose contour. Nothing crazy. Next, and I'm really excited to try this, is the HausLabs. It's a highlighter, Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter. But I got it in the shade Rose Quartz. So beautiful. Look at that. Like it's stunning. It is stunning. What I want to do is try this as a highlighter, but because it's so pink, I might not need to add blush. Oh, it is beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful subtle highlight with a hint of pink. Because of that pink hue, I don't think I even need or want to add blush because I do have that flush of color. Oh, yes, 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 yes to this one. Can you see that? So pretty. Eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so in Canada, Natasha Denona is no longer carried in Sephora. I know, it's a crime. I don't know who made that decision. Nobody consulted me. I'll tell you that much. There are a few Natasha Denona items still on the Sephora Canada website. I wanted to add to my midi collection, so I picked up the retro palette. I'm not going to use it today, but I just wanted to show you. It's just a gorgeous palette. So I can't wait to play with this one. I'm not going to put it on today. Like I said, I'm going to save that for another time, but I am going to play with Dior Backstage 9-pan palette. That's the one I'm going to try on today. I'm really excited. Came out with 3 different palettes. This one is the Silver Essentials. They also have a Copper Essentials and a Neutral Essentials. This color story really speaks to me. And it is a cool toned palette, but it's absolutely gorgeous. The problem with cool tones, even though I'm super attracted to them, is that they sometimes show up really funky on my eyelids because of my undertone, my skin tone. The shade that's in the palette doesn't show up the same on my eyeballs. But we're gonna try today. I keep on trying because I just loved this color story. So let's check it out. I'm gonna start with this beautiful lilac color right here. And I'm going to place it all over my lid. It's really pretty. Okay, so that's going on really smoothly, really nice. It's not patchy at all. It's movie color with a little bit of a smaller blending brush. Outer corner, darken that up just a little bit. A steel color on a flat brush in the inner third of my lid. I placed my Sephora order at midnight, officially Friday morning. And I got my package on Saturday afternoon. So it was super quick, amazing. However, when I did go back in, did you guys hear that the site had crashed or there was too much traffic and you couldn't do anything? It was crazy. You had to call them to place an order. This is so pretty. I was mentioning about the cool tones on my eyes. They tend to look blue, they pull blue, but I'm not minding it. I'm seeing a little blue come through from this steel silver color, but I am not minding it because it's looking really nice with that lavender underneath and that mauve darkening the corner. Ooh, it's so nice. I'm gonna flip my brush over and I'm gonna go into the lighter gray. And I'm going to do my inner corner just to brighten that up. This is, you know, turning out to be quite the eye. I want to use this beautiful pearly pink. No, it's a shimmer right in the center. And swirl it right in there. And I just want to just press it, see what it does. I'm not... You know what, over top of that gray, it's not really translating. I mean, it is intensifying the shimmer for sure in the center. So, I mean, that's good. But I wanted to add a touch of pink to this, but it's not really showing up. I'm gonna take this blueberry shade and I'm going to take a thin brush, like a liner brush. This is a BK Beauty and I don't know the number of it. And I'm gonna dip into that and I'm gonna use this as my liner. Since this is turning out to be quite the smoky eye, I'm gonna go into that blueberry shade and I'm just gonna deepen that outer corner a little bit more just to make it more cohesive. Because I found that the liner kind of was disconnected from the rest of the look. So let's do that. I added that movie color to the bottom lash line and now I just want to finish it off with this frosty white color just in the inner corners. That's really nice. Those are not, that's nice. Okay, well, another winner, I think. I did my brows off camera with a Dior Show brow styler. Highly recommend this brow pencil. Moving on to mascara. I picked up 3. Well, the Benefit Fan Fest doesn't count because I bought the mini and I love it so much that I ordered the full size. So I won't try that one on. I'm insane and I bought the Westman Atelier, the brown one. And the reason I bought it, I would never spend that much on a mascara. Well, actually, that's a lie. I would. And I did. But it's because it's brown and I'm on the search for the best brown mascara. And I really wanted to try this one on today. But given the look we have going on, I don't think it'll do it justice. So this is going to have to wait for another time. But look at this packaging. Oh my God. It's just, it's beautiful. I mean, if you're going to pay that much for a mascara, it better come in some pretty substantial and beautiful packaging. So, and then I picked up the Caliray Come Hell or High Water. It's a tubing mascara and I wanted to try it. So this comes, I guess for the sale or for the holidays, it comes in a little 2-pot and you get a full size and a travel size. I'm gonna try this on today. I'm not gonna use a lash primer. I just want to see how this works on its own. So, ooh, it's separating, it's lengthening, but it's not volumizing. Let's get a little bit more on there. I don't like to judge my mascaras with first use. You know, I like to let it air out a little bit. They seem to get better with age, in my opinion. It is going on very nicely. I bet you if I had a primer on underneath, it'd be even better. My lashes are getting so thin. I've been using the, what's it called? The Ordinary Lash and Brow Serum. It's actually really, really, really good. I've noticed a difference, but I have to be more consistent with it. So I was consistent, I noticed a difference. Then of course I got lazy, I was forgetting about it. And then we descended into sparse lashes again. What this mascara reminds me of? The Tower 28, which is one of my favorite mascaras. Okay. All right, so it does lift. There's some lifting. Let's see if that lift holds. I just like to touch my lower lashes. I don't like to drag them down. I don't like those spider lashes on the bottom. I just like to touch so it defines the bottom lash line a little bit more. Okay. I wanted to give you a shot in natural light. This is iPhone footage of the eye look. Not bad. Lips. Lawless Forget the Filler Plumping Gloss in Lavender Sorbet. Full disclosure, I used this yesterday because I couldn't wait to try it. And oh my God, the plumping without the pain. It is so pretty. And this color is perfect for this look too. I highly recommend this gloss. It's so plumpy. There was not one line left on my lips after just a few minutes, and it doesn't burn. I mean, you can feel something is there. It's so pretty, and I love this color too, and it just goes with the whole look. I love it so much. Highly recommend. So here's the final look. I love how it turned out. I love everything I tried today. There was nothing that I would return, not even consider returning. I had so much fun doing this video. I hope you guys found it really helpful. Thanks for spending your time with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.